What's up, YouTube? What's happening? The video gonna be about old Kanye West. Old Kanye West. Now, he got a song out called Cousin. And allegedly, him and his male cousins was experimenting. Freaky deaky. And he admitted in the song, and he's trying to say which leads to his behavior. He also got a song about his estranged wife, Bianca. He always puts all his stuff, well, most artists do put their stuff in their music. The good, the bad, the in-between, the ugly. Now, most people think Kanye is quite. They think he out of his mind. But there be truths in what he be saying. It's interesting when he name drops certain people. I know he's under a lot of fire because he's spoken out against Jay-Z and Beyonce. Unfortunately, he mentioned their children, which I didn't condone. But when he talked about them and so on situations with business practices, I believe him on that. He's supportive Diddy. Well, most people are going to think that he's on them videos or something that's surfacing. So there was some stuff and all that. And with Kanye, you know, as cray as he is and all the stuff that's been proven, there's some truth in all that. So now he comes out and talks about him and his cousin when they were boys and little boys and the things that they did. And, you know, he talked about question, you know, how he is and how it's impacted and affected him. There's a lot going on with Kanye. We ain't gonna never understand it. But when I read all the stuff about what he said about his male cousin, who he said is doing a life bid right now, it got me wondering, okay, you're admitting this, but what about the ones in the industry that have turned you out? When's that gonna come out? What song is that gonna be on? You know, because he dropping riddles and clues. He's got a lot to say, but then you just gotta kind of wonder, where does this pipeline eventually go to? And of course, he's shrewd. He's very manipulative, and he know what he's doing when he markets and puts it towards music. But he's such a big name. It's one of them situations that people will listen to what he says still, even though his peak and prime was pretty much almost 20 years ago. I mean, college dropout, all that, you know, late registration, you know. 808 Heartbeat was probably when people, it was the great divide with him. He had people curious about his directions and his themes and so on and so forth. But more and more as time has gone on, he has divided people based on his political beliefs or things he says or how he says them. And he's become a punchline and a joke for a lot of folks. It's hard for them to take him legit as an artist, or they question him, his mental capacity. I do believe that underneath all that manipulation and all the stuff, there is pain that's obviously there, and there's definitely a lot of trauma that's went on. And he pretty much has so much as said that he wish he had